What they have done, they have destroyed the swan nest. They had built a nest over on Queen's Quay because they were driven out of the wetlands. This is the habitat for the water species, which they are not allowed to enter. There's a lock that the Conservation Authority have put on the gate to keep the swans out. I was told there was a fear of Asian carp coming into the wetlands area here to destroy the wetlands. But they have put a lock on the gate to disallow the mute swans from entering. They are not allowed into their habitat. Unlike the Conservation Authority employees and the executive who have access to the great homes paid for by taxpayers, which has been very newsworthy in the last month in 2014. They have plenty of wetlands and areas and green that they can live off of. Our taxpayers' money being spent on people perusing around in their little boats, attacking mute swans and their little babies and the eggs and creating all this harm to the wildlife. The residents of Harbourfront, Queen's Quay, Toronto are outraged, and visitors alike, that they have again this year, 2014, May 24th, they have destroyed another nest. Innocent creatures who rely on the public to help them because they do not have a voice. And yet we are allowing this to happen with our tax dollars, that these people can come and make a decision to destroy swan life, the mute swan life. They've been locked out, not with the conservation executives and employees who have all the green they want, paid for by the taxpayer, and low rentals, which was just discovered, $350,000 pensions that the taxpayers are paying for the executives at the Conservation Authority, and then rehiring the executives back under contract, paid for by the taxpayer, who assumes that they're taking care of the wildlife here in Toronto. It is an outrage that we are allowing this to happen with these beautiful creatures, that they will be gone. Slowly but surely they will be gone, and we will not be able to see such beauty like this again. We'll have to go to a zoo to see it, because it is made very clear. Environment Canada promoting that mute swans are a danger to humans and to pets, and yet right in this very area, Billy Bishop Airport is waiting on reports to have jets flying out of the area. How damaging them to the environment, all the dollars that are being spent of taxpayers' money to revitalize this beautiful waterfront. What's pending? A decision by Environment Canada about the health risks to have jets flying out of this small area, and the danger of having jets flying over children's heads while they're trying to have some activity on the water in a canoe or whatever they're doing. But no, it's a couple of swans that is creating all the damage and harm to our area. This is outrageous that we are allowing this. I'm asking, please call Environment Canada to stop the killing of mute swans in Toronto, in Canada. It is outrageous that this is being allowed to happen. They are protected by law, the migratory law. They are a protected species. However, based on reports that are coming from Long Point Waterfowl, an organization that are out there asking people for donations, taxpayers paying $5,000 a bird to have a transmitter put on the backs of trumpeter swans and tundra swans to see where they migrate, so the hunter can be ready, waiting, so they can have their supply. The unaware public who assume that our wildlife is being taken care of, unaware that they are destroying life of a beautiful innocent bird, that we have a responsibility to take care of these beautiful swans, because they are being eliminated. Toronto Islands, for example, 2 years ago you could see like a couple dozen. Now they're being eliminated by the Toronto Conservation Authority. They want the mute swans gone because mute swans do not migrate long distances like the trumpeter swans. That population is being built up out in Burlington and various areas because it migrates for the hunters to shoot. The federal government are providing permits to the waterfowl organizations so they can just kill them for recreation, for their trophy, because they're bored with shooting ducks. This is outrageous that we are allowing this.